Okay, so here CSS background color. CSS background color means for each image or each element we give the background color to. Okay, so consider here you can see at the top there is a background color. Many places you require to give the background color. So while giving the background color, there are different properties. Either you give the color, image, or repeat. We'll see the repeat background attachment and position. Attachment means fixed position or what, and background position. Okay, so these are the different properties for background. Okay, so a simple background light blue color, here they give the simple background light blue color. These things you know. Then after that color most often specified by, so valid color, sometimes we give the color like this, or if you want to give the color which is not universal or something unique color for your branding, then you need to go with the hex or RGB color code. Okay, as I have explained earlier. So there are different elements here. We can see their background colors are here. Okay, there are different elements and their background colors. So let me go ahead. Now opacity and transparency. Okay, opacity, you can see how we can decrease the color brightness here. Okay, using the opacity in a background color. So here you can see the opacity here. Now here how they give the opacity, first they give the div with a green color. So all div with a green color. So all divs, here are different divs and they are with a green color. Then there is, see, they use here div dot first means the class name of a first div. Dot div means class name of first div. Opacity 01. Opacity 02 means it increase the brightness of your background color. Okay, the brightness of your, and this is the default one. Okay, so this is the opacity property. Okay, opacity property of a CSS. Okay, now transparency using RGBA. If you are using the RGBA, through which also you can define the opacity, means you can directly change the color. Here we define, earlier we define the opacity, but here we using the RGBA, means you use the color for means format. Okay, so how they capture this RGBA, as I have shown you, clearly it will require here. If you want to give the, if you say red, then you need to say dark red. Okay, or red green like this color. Okay, you want this. Okay, and what you do first, this color, this color. Okay, and you can copy this like this and use it in your code. Okay, now here in this case, here you can see, using the RGBA, we set the opacity of our, the opacity is the fourth parameter. Okay, opacity is the fourth parameter here. Okay, now next, now this is about the color, CSS background color. Again, I go in background, then go ahead. This is the background image is there. See, background image means you need to give the path for background. Okay, so here they give some path here, paper GIF. When you are, while selecting the background, it should be faint compared to your text. Okay, so in our case I just add one the background image in the body. Okay, so that here in style only, what I do, body background image, and here, now we need to give the path. Okay, so how we can give the path URL, sorry, URL. Now it's URL in bracket. Let me where is just a minute. Now I'll go and find out any image here. Images. Okay, I'll copy this image. and put in my folder form, registration form, not this is, and registration form is here, and I'll paste it here. Okay. Now if I go here, I have added the image there. You can see images here. Okay, and save this. Go in our form and refresh it. You can see the background color. Okay, you see the background color, but image is repeating here. You can see the image is repeating here. So what we do here, now, where is that? Okay, so background image is here. Now we have added the background image. The bad combination means, if your font, if you see the bad combination, you can see I'm not able to read this. Okay, because background is not uh, background should be faint here so that I can read this properly. Okay, so I go back and I'll show you here background image. You understand the background image now. Now here, as we saw, our image is repeating here. Okay, as we saw, our image is repeating here. Now I go here. Now CSS background repeat image, repeat means if your image is repeating here, so how you want to repeat? Here I can say repeat x-axis. Okay, if I say repeat x-axis, then see, here is one image, here is one image. What is the image? Gradient bg png. Okay, this image, and repeat here. Okay, I'll just go here and I press F12 so that we can see which image is here. Okay, so here is image. Where is image? Style, background image, gradient image. Okay, let me extract the URL. I'm not able to extract the URL. Okay, I'm not able to extract the URL. If so, because this image in their folder only, in the same folder. If you go in a source, you can get here. Okay, you can see this. This is the image. This is the image. Okay, and this image, now see here, copy image, or save. I save this image. See image, how is this looking? Okay, I save this image, save as, and I save it in my folder. Now see here, form, studio form. Okay, and I save here. Okay, now I save this image here, and now how it will look, we just see this image is here, but this image is repeating here. You try to understand that this image is repeating here. The image is, how its image is looking. So gradient bg is my image. Where is that image? Gradient bg. Oh, open. I think it's not saved properly. Let me check. I try to open it in paint. I go here. So how we can use the repeater? See, this is the image. This is the image. You can see this is the image, and it repeat here. It repeat here frequent, continuously repeating here. Okay. So what we do? I just replace this image. Okay, with my image. Okay, what the image we have downloaded. Now this is the performance mobile. Sorry, same I think. This is the image. Okay, and I save gradient bg, and you will get a number of images. Okay, online. So I go here and now it repeat here. It repeat here, but see, you can repeat here, but in a vertical x axis. Repeat here, that's why it's looking like this. We need to increase its width. So I go here, repeat, but I don't want repeat repeat property. Let me check the repeat property. So here background repeat, okay, background repeat, and if I don't want the background repeat, no repeat. Here you can see no repeat. Then we'll see how it will look. Okay, and I save this and go here on a form and refresh it. Okay, no repeat. You can see here no repeat. Okay, just a minute. Then it seems that repeat will be required here. Now I will do this. I refresh it. It's repeat, but we need to increase the height of this image. We need to increase the height because it's repeating in a x-axis. Okay, sorry, it repeat in a x-axis, and also again it will here in a y-axis also. You can see the y-axis, it's repeating again. Okay, so what happened, I want this image at once. Okay, this attachment will I want this attachment at a single time. Okay, so see, if we go in the next property, you will understand the exact meaning of it. Okay, so background position means where you want the position. I say right top, then it will take the position at a right top. Okay, so just a moment. In next property, we understand that attachment, background attachment. Okay, so background attachment specify whether the background image should scroll or fix, will not scroll with the rest of the pages. Okay, so here background attachment position, if you can see here, it's a fixed position. Okay, background attachment is a fixed, means my background will not uh, scroll with the page. In our case we'll go and I check. In our case there is a no scroll. So scroll will be there. So background is also scrolling here. See, you can see the background is also scrolling. Okay, so if you don't if you want to fix the background, then you say background attachment as a fix. Okay, and if you remove this background attachment, then it will scroll with the page. Scroll with the page. Okay, so this is the background. Okay, now background is, you understand the background position top and repeat background. If you want to scroll, you can scroll the background. Okay, now shorthand, the meaning of the shorthand, we can pass all the parameter. Okay, we can pass all the parameter in a one declaration. Here background, color, what is the URL you want to repeat, and what is the position. Okay, so we can pass all those things in a in a single line. Okay, this is called shorthand. This is called shorthand. To reduce the CSS size, shorthand is very important. Okay, so what I'm saying, shorthand is a very important, means whenever you are writing any CSS, always try to use the shorthand, because if you use the, see, in this case 1 2 3 4, we remove 4 lines and we add everything in a single line. It save the space and save the size of your CSS. So what is the important to write the shorthand and minimize your code, because while loading the page on your screen, it download your CSS. Okay, if you see here, if you see here, earlier also I have shown you this. Okay, if you see here, I just said try it yourself. Here they added one CSS here, and if I open this CSS, you can see they use the shorthand there. You can see in a single line they add everything. Everywhere you can see they try to use the maximum shorthand. Okay, so why they do this? Okay, why they do this? Okay, The reason is to minimize the size of your CSS, because after minimizing the size, okay, after minimizing the size, it will take a less time to load it in your browser. Okay, interviewer may ask you how to means why we need to minimize the size of your file, either it's a CSS or JavaScript or jQuery. So you need to tell them that it will take less time to load on the browser, because for every hit, every request, it download your CSS. Okay, so make sure that always, uh, whenever possible, write the shorthand. Okay, that's why shorthand is important. Now there are different shorthand properties. Background color image means in a single line, in a single declaration, here color, then image, then repeat, then attachment, and then position. Okay, so position for body, there is no position, that's why the position is not there, because body is the entire HTML. Okay, so this is about the background. One thing here we miss here, I want to increase the width. Okay, width of this strip. Okay, width of this strip, because it's repeating here, again it come here, again it come, but I want it once in a actually what happened, the this image is in x-axis. Okay, this image in x-axis, and it's repeating on a y-axis. It's repeating on a y-axis. So how I can stop? Actually I need to increase the width. Actually I need to increase the width or height of this image. So what I do, I just press F12. Now I go here and check that my background image. Okay, where I am, action page.php. Okay, uh, here section where I have added my style. Here my image, background image. Now I will go there in image section. Okay, select that image. Where is that image? Image gradient here. So we need to increase the height of this. Each field set is there. Background body. So let me check means how I can. I need to check that what how we can increase the height. Huh? I will check that and get back to you tomorrow on that. How to increase the height of this image? Okay, how to increase the height of this image, because it's repeating in a y-axis as well. It's repeating in y-axis as well. It's fine. It's repeating x-axis, but it's repeating in a y-axis as well. Okay, tomorrow I will check so that uh, this opacity gradually decreasing to the bottom. The image, in that image, the opacity is decreasing top to bottom, so that how we can use same image to the entire form for x-axis repetition. Okay, so tomorrow I will tell you on that. Okay, so tomorrow how we can use the same image on the same form. Okay, I will cover that point. Okay, now we move in a border. So border, so CSS border, CSS border. So see, these things are means simple things. In these things, we can see there are different kind of border. There is a round border, there is a bottom border, there is a means left, right, and top and bottom border. So these are the different ways of the border. Okay, so you can see the properties of a border. Different border style and their value. Border style is the property, and their dotted, dash, solid, double, groove. Okay, all kind of uh, values are there. Okay, all kind of values are there for the border. Okay, we see the example. In that you will get the idea. Okay, so in case in your form, you whatever style you, if you like this style, okay, if you like this, you just copy this. Consider this one. Which one? See, if I like this, okay, if I like this, one two three fourth number from bottom, one two three four, this, okay, you can copy this and go here. And where is my field set? If I want to set this field set, I just say style. I directly use here field set. Field field set. Okay, so p dot, I remove this and go here on form and refresh. You can see the border now. See here, for each open field set I have set another means different border. I just remove this background. So I remove this background image. So Control S and refresh. Okay, you can see this. Okay. Like this way, you can set any kind of a border with a reference of this. Okay, with a reference of this, different kind of borders are there. Okay, go ahead and you can take the reference. See, border style is one property, and these are their values. I would say the reach, groove. Okay, any kind of value you can take. Okay, now quickly we go ahead. Next, border width. See, border width means, what is the border width? If you want, there are different values for the thin, medium and thick. Okay, thin, medium and thick, or you can use pixel, centimeter, point, em, but generally people refer pixel and percent or this value, or percent or this value. I'll show you. Okay, here, here we can see this is border style. Okay, and border width 5 pixel. I can directly say 5%. Let me see how it will look. And I can increase the percent, say 20%. It's not reflecting there. It's not reflecting there. Maybe it cover the space of that area. There is no space. Or you, if I say centimeter, how it will look. See. Okay. So while writing the border, giving the border, see here. Okay. While giving the border, make sure that you use either value or, okay, either value or pixel or centimeter. Okay, using that you can set the, but generally prefer is the pixel or percent is the prefer for the while giving the size or setting size in the CSS. Okay, so here in a width, as you can see, in the same line, in, we can say shorthand, we use the top and bottom width here. Then border width, here we can give the top and bottom. See here, in a same line with a shorthand, it is called as shorthand. In the same line, see, 20 pixel and 5 pixel. Here is the 20 p2, p.2, p means paragraph and 2 means our class. Okay, so in that see 20 and 5%. So 2 20 pixel from top and bottom, 5 pixel on the side. See, 20 pixel on top means from here also 20, here also, and from side this is a 5 pixel. Okay, these are the simple thing. You just keep exploring, and whenever you have any issue related this, because these are the simple, really simple thing, you just try out and check. See here, this is the p means the class, one means P means element and 1 means a class name, and based on that they gives the result here. We can see the result here. A red color border, this is a dotted border with a color. Okay, we can give the specify the different kind of color. Specific side color here. Try it yourself. Specific side color. If you want different side color, you can specify the side color also. So next, this color, SCL color. CSS is a really simple thing. See, here you can see different kind of styles, border sides. Top and bottom are dotted, and left and right are solid. Okay, so here border, how we can give the border side style: dotted, solid, double, dash. Okay, so top border is a dotted, right border is a solid, and bottom border is a double, and left border is a dash. Okay, so reading you meaning means if this all the four means in a shorthand format, you can pass this four parameter to this border style attribute, four values to this border attribute. There are different parameters. Okay, I'm taking it quickly because I don't think it is difficult to understand. See, it look like this. Okay, so again we go here, border shorthand, as I have explained here earlier. Border shorthand, see here, means we can give the width, then what style you want, means different style, dotted, groove, or what kind of style you want, and color. Okay, at a time we can pass three values to the border attribute or border property. Okay, so see, this thing is, you really see these things number of times you saw this kind of things. Okay, so border uh, left. Okay, border left 6 pixel solid and red, this border 6 pixel solid and red. This kind of heading you can see many times. Okay, this kind of heading you can see, I just show you, and you can see this. Okay, I rename this paragraph like this. The border header, I say, many of you are engineering background, computer engineering, and I copy this here, and sorry, I give the break here, and I copy it. So here computer and mechanical, then IT. So many times you can see college with their code, something code is there. Okay, so see, here header should not be there. Sorry, I had added header. Header should not be there. Okay, now why this take a huge break? No, no. Why this is a break here? Right, background. Just a copy it. So many times here huge gap is here. So what I do, I just copy it in my code. I check that. I paste it in my here. Save this. Okay. Add this CSS paragraph CSS here. But there are many paragraphs in my page. Maybe those will get affected. Okay. Now we go here and refresh it. Okay, here is a huge gap. Why this gap? Just press F12. And check that why this gap is here. Okay, so F12 break, I have given break. See, if I move my cursor on a P paragraph, but you can see the paragraph, you just see here, look at here. If I move my cursor on a P element here at the bottom by pressing F12, you can see the width 888.57 pixel by 18.29 pixel. Okay, so 18.29 is the height. Okay, and 888.57 is the width. So there is some issue. Again, I go here on, see, so I just try to remove the break here. Okay, I try to remove the break here. Maybe uh, somewhere, let me check, somewhere paragraph, I remove the break, maybe this break, due to this break, if I add here guys, okay, now it's the proper. Okay, so here is looking in a proper way now. Okay, earlier one thing we have learned, earlier we have one thing on we learned. Okay, block element in HTML, there is a block element. Okay, without any break, because I have given here break, I have not given here break because this is a block. This is a block means it, this element width is the complete width of this page. Okay, that's why I have not given here break, because I know this block is at a second step. But if I use the span, if I use the span, then I need to require, I require what I require. If I add here span, then it's not a block element. See, yeah? If I give here span, see now how it's looking in a single line. In a single line, background is not visible because CSS is not added here. I just say here span. Okay, and refresh it. Oh, it's removed for other. Let me use here comma. Okay, so you can see it's the one after another. Okay, because this span element is not a block element. Okay, okay, so uh, just to show you where the concept of a block and common color link here elements and attribute heading paragraph style HTML styles. Okay, block and inline. Okay, sorry, here block level element. This div is a block level element. Okay, means block level means it cover entire width of this page, and if the span is there, then it take the particular selected portion. In our case here, span, we can see if the span is there, it take only the portion of the content, and if block is there, then it take entire line. So here in this case I need to give the break, otherwise it will be on in a same line. Okay, I hope you understand the concept of block and inline. Okay, now I go here and refresh. Okay, now see one after another. Now here we need to give some CSS to add some, fill this gap. This element is a block element. This element is a block element. That's why there is a, already there is a space, and this is the inline element. There is no space. You need to give the space in between these two. Okay, you can add another break here, double break, two line, and refresh it here. You can see the space here. If you want the particular space in the pixel size, then you need to add some CSS over there. give the space in between two element. Okay, so this is again, I will go here where we are. Border online. Okay, borders. Okay, we go in a margin. Okay, the what is the margin? Margin and padding. There are two concepts, margin and padding. I quickly show you the margin and padding here. See what is the difference between the margin and padding. Okay, so that you will understand. See, this is a margin and I replace this margin. Margin means the outer margin is for outer. Okay, this element, this is a div. Okay, this is a div, and div outside this div I give the margin. Okay, means who is the parent element here? Who is the parent element in this div? This body is the parent element. Okay, so from this body 7 pixel inside, means this here, from here to here distance is a 7 pixel, here to here distance is a, so how many pixels? 70 pixel. If I replace this margin with a padding, then see, from here to here distance is a 70 pixel, from here to here distance is a 70 pixel, from this side to this, you can see here this is not a 70 pixel, huh? This is not a 70 pixel because div is the block element. Div is the block element, means its size is up to this here. Okay, so see, you understand this, means the difference between, if I go here margin and run this. Okay, margin 70 pixel and run this. So margin is not getting applied, so sorry, I think spelling mistake is there. M-A-R-G, I have added G-I-N-E, sorry. So here you can see the margin. Okay, the see, margin means the margin, this margin is from the your parent tag. Margin is from your parent tag. Who is the parent of this div? This is body. Okay, so again I simplify it clearly. Okay, so what I do, I add this in paragraph. Sorry, I add it in a paragraph. Okay, and also this section in a paragraph. Okay, see here. Now I have added this it in a paragraph, but here I say, if I say this is for div, if I say p, see, and now I give the border to this div. What I do, I copy this, I just copy and add in my code. Okay, and I go here, I remove this span and tag. Okay, and I add it here. Okay, this is a div. Now I just copy my CSS as well, because it gives me the intelligence here. Ignore above part. Okay, I just put here margin. Now here this is a p, and I give the div here. Okay, so for div I say border. You have done the border. Say again, I need to take the reference here for border. Consider, I'll say this solid border. Okay, border style solid. Okay, here options are there. Okay, I have added the border style solid. Okay, here. Okay, so div border style is solid. This is the paragraph. Okay, and this is my div, and this is my paragraph. Okay, I save this and go here and refresh. Okay, you can see this is an internal paragraph and this is the div outside it. Okay, don't think about the below things. Okay, so I just put here. Okay, so here now in this case you can see what we did. We add the margin 70, added the margin, and who is the parent for this p? Div is the parent. Who is the parent? Div means 70 pixel from this this border, 70 pixel from this div border to this distance is a 70. Okay, if I take a if I see now I change it to the span so that I convert it into the inline element. Okay, and replace this p with the span. Okay, and refresh it. Okay, so what happened? I need to. Okay, so I have added span with a margin 70 pixel. Okay, and border green. Okay, here this is my span. Okay, now but from all the four sides, uh, it's not looking at the exact center. Okay, it's not looking at exact center. Okay, so first I just show you what I'm trying to show you. I just change the margin to the 100 pixel. Okay, we just apply some permutation combinations here. Control S. Okay, and refresh. Okay, so you can see it move here, it moved this side. Okay, so this margin maybe I'll say 20 pixel or 100 pixel from this. Okay, so here you please understand the meaning again. 100% from right. Why this happening? It's not taking proper position because this is the inline element. This span is the inline element. If I go put here p and I add here, because this is a p is the block element. So you need to understand where you need to use the block element and where you need to use the inline element. Okay, so I refresh it. Okay, now it's taking top and bottom margin. Okay, now because I have passed two parameters here, top and bottom. But if I cancel, if I replace it with the padding here, control S, padding, maybe padding spelling mistake is there. Padding border p, padding border p. Let me check the element. P is there, then padding. Let me say padding. Maybe padding take only one parameter. See, now you can see the padding. It take the this is my green line. This is my means it take the distance from internal. This p, this content is display from this paragraph element. Means the internal margin means within that particular element. If you say margin, then it's from parent element. But if say padding, it will take the distance from the same element. Okay, this is the difference between the margin and padding. Okay, so we stop here.